Well, NewsX World has come to Bangkok. We are covering everything that is happening in Thailand and Bangkok, and just in a while, in 3rd and 4th, the Prime Minister will be here to attend the very BIMSTEC Summit that is scheduled to happen on 3rd and 4th. He will be staying, and very importantly, the location we are at comes very important because he will be staying at this very visual of the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, where the Prime Minister himself will be staying. And these are these exclusive visuals you can see. And very importantly also, when you can see, this is the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, and this is what the hotel looks like. And this 6th summit is scheduled for 4th in Bangkok, with preparation meetings will be taking place on April 2nd and 3rd. This event will also be following the very 2022 summit also that happened in Colombo. And the notable outcomes expected from the summit, which include the adoption of the 6th BIMSTEC Summit Declaration and the introduction of Bangkok Vision 2030, a strategic roadmap for future cooperation, and even in a significant move to enhance regional connectivity. Leaders will also sign the agreement of maritime transport and cooperation also to support and to promote trade and travel across Bay of Bengal. Additionally, many MoUs will also be very much signed. Many MoUs will also be taking place, including one between BIMSTEC and Asian Ocean Forum Association, and other would be with United Nations and United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. These are such exclusive visuals also that we are showing you, that we are letting you know of the fact that a very important event is going to take place. Additionally also, as now the geopolitics and the economic challenges are growing, the summit is also set to solidify BIMSTEC partnership goals. The Prime Minister will be coming, the Prime Minister will be sharing his visions also, and it becomes very important also at this time. Now, India has been a founding member of BIMSTEC also, and has been central to advancing regional cooperation, particularly in security, energy and disaster management. And as the largest financial contributor to BIMSTEC as well, Secretariat India also hosts 2 of its key countries, and even Prime Minister has played a very pivotal role, very important role, very crucial role in BIMSTEC's growth, hosting various key events and initiatives to strengthen the grouping's neighborhood and institutional capacity, with its neighborhood policy and Act East policy also. Along with the very Saga vision, India's leadership within the BIMSTEC has always continued to grow, ensuring the platform remains vital in addressing the regional challenges and promoting sustainable development. And yes, this event is going to be very crucial as well, where the Thai Prime Minister invited Indian Prime Minister, and now this summit is going to take place. Well, NewsX and NewsX World is in Bangkok, and we are covering the earthquake we were covering, and now the BIMSTEC, where the Prime Minister has arrived at this very hotel. And to talk more about his visit, about the bilateral relation, we are also joined by the Indian community who are here. Sir, my very first question: you presented a Golden Temple architecture. There was a painting of that sort. Can you explain our viewers what exactly was it?
Okay, this it's an art form rather than just a painting, made by a Thai artist. After getting inspiration from the city of Harmandir side. So this is not basically something that you will get off the street. It's made especially for our community, and we also basically got this made especially for the Prime Minister's visit. And it's an inspiration not just from us, but from the Thai community as well. Because this community of ours has been here for 130 years. So we bring forward the Indian culture to Thailand, and they view us as projecting India in Thailand.
And what it means for Indian community who are staying here this visit, how important is this for you all, and especially for the Indian community, and how big a movement it is for you all?
It is very important that we get this connection with India, because at the end of the day, we are Indian blood. And basically, even the Thai culture is based on Indian culture, whether it's the language which comes from Sanskrit, or whether it's the mode of worship, which is Buddhism mainly, Hinduism, Sikhism. All these religions are recognized by the Thai government. So we are much closer in terms of culture then we know.
And so my very last question, you were mentioning about culture of the both nations. Definitely these both nations, they share a very strong historical culture and background as well. Now after PM's visit, how stronger do you think it will get in terms of the tourism, in terms of, the agriculture sector or anything of that sort?
Definitely, in terms of trade, of tourism, of bilateral relations, the Prime Minister's visit is of most importance because this is not just on a personal level, it's on a national level.
And so if you want to add something on this.
Actually, this is one of the first bilateral visits for our current Prime Minister, Paisong Khan, from India. And India's policy of look east and our policy of act west. So this is to strengthen the relationship and the strategic move between our two countries. And today, Indian tourists are already ranking at number 3 in Thailand. So we expect a lot more tourists. We have a capacity of now 3.5 million seats. And last year we closed 2.11 million tourists. And this year we have a target of 2.8.
हमसे बात करने के लिए इस विषय में हमारे साथ एक बहुत स्पेशल गेस्ट है। सर पहले तो प्लीज़ अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कीजिए और कैसा मोमेंट है आपके लिए, क्योंकि पीएम भी आए हैं, होटल पहुंचे हैं, ये दो देशों के लिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है?
जी नमस्कार, मेरा नाम गायत्री प्रसाद मिश्रा उर्फ जिग्मी मिश्रा और मैं हिंदू स्वयंसेवक संघ का प्रचार प्रमुख हूँ। और ये दूसरी बार हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी का विजिट है। पहला विजिट उनका नमस्ते मोदी करके रहा है और ये दूसरी बार उनका विजिट रहा है। और हम लोगों को बहुत ही गर्व महसूस होता है अपने प्रधानमंत्री जी के ऊपर कि हम यहाँ 25 या 26 साल से रह रहे हैं। उस समय और आज के समय में हमारी जो बदलाव और हमारी जो प्रबुद्धता हम देखने को मिल रही है, तो हमें बहुत गर्व महसूस होता है और हम बहुत गर्वान्वित हैं कि हमें ऐसा प्रधानमंत्री मिला।
और सर टूरिज्म की अगर बात करें, उसको कितने तरह से एनहांस हो पाएगा?
टूरिज्म के लिए देखिए, टूरिज्म के लिए अपने इंडिया गवर्नमेंट जो है, इंडिया गवर्नमेंट के लिए यहाँ थाई गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत ही अच्छा व्यवस्था किया है। पहले अराइवल वीज़ा देती थी यहाँ थाई गवर्नमेंट, लेकिन अब इस समय फिलहाल थाई ने 2 महीने वीज़ा आपको फ्री कर दिया है। और टूरिज्म अपनी थाईलैंड में 70 या 80% टूरिज्म अपनी यहाँ की है।
और हमारे साथ इस जो विजिट है इसके बारे में बात करने के लिए एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट जुड़े हैं, सुनील कोठारी जी, जो कि बिजनेसमैन है, फिलैंथ्रोपिस्ट है। 3 डेकेड से 20-30 साल से ये यहाँ रह रहे हैं और ये हमको और भी ज़्यादा विस्तार से बताएंगे कि इंडियन कम्युनिटी के लिए जो थाईलैंड में रह रहे हैं उनके लिए जो पीएम का विजिट है कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है। सर मेरा पहला सवाल यही रहेगा, पीएम का विजिट होने वाला है कल और परसों, पीएम थाईलैंड आने वाले हैं। किस नज़रिए से या किस तरह से आप ये मीटिंग को देख रहे हैं और ये 2 कंट्रीज के लिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट होने वाला है अगर हम कल्चरल या इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप की बात करें, क्योंकि इन दोनों का जो ये 2 शहर, ये जो 2 कंट्रीज है, इनके लिए एक हिस्टोरिकल कनेक्शन भी है। तो इस जो विजिट है ये कितना इम्पोर्टेंट होने वाला है?
जय श्री राम। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की यात्रा से भारत और थाईलैंड के बीच गहरे ऐतिहासिक और सांस्कृतिक रिश्तों को नई ऊर्जा मिलेगी। दोनों देशों के बीच व्यापार, निवेश, पर्यटन तथा सांस्कृतिक आदान प्रदान में वृद्धि होगी, जिससे दोनों देशों के लोगों के बीच आपसी समझ और सहयोग और अधिक मजबूत होगा।
और सर आप भी यहाँ एक एक्टिव मेंबर है, आप एक इंडियन डायस्पोरा भी है, आप पीएम के विजिट में आप वहाँ लोकेशन में भी जाएंगे, तो एक्टिव मेंबर, ये इंडियन डायस्पोरा है, इंडियन डेलीगेट का एक्टिव मेंबर होने के नाते क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है ये समिट से, जो इंडियन कम्युनिटी यहाँ रह रही है इनके लिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है?
थाईलैंड में बसे भारतीय समुदाय के लिए बिम्स्टेक शिखर सम्मेलन से मेरी अपेक्षा है कि व्यापारिक संबंधों, सांस्कृतिक आदान प्रदान और सामाजिक सुविधाओं के विस्तार को बढ़ावा दिया जाए। समुदाय के लिए व्यवसाय करना आसान हो, प्रवासियों के लिए सुविधाएं बेहतर हो और स्थानीय स्तर पर आपसी मेलजोल व सहयोग बढ़े।
और सर ये जो बिम्स्टेक समिट होने वाला है ये काफ़ी सारे सेक्टर्स को भी इम्प्रूव करने वाला है। अगर हम ट्रेड की बात करें, इकोनॉमी की बात करें, सिक्योरिटी बात करें, ये सब जो कोऑपरेशन है इसको काफ़ी स्ट्रांगली ये बिम्स्टेक समिट रखेगी। पर आपके हिसाब से इंडिया थाईलैंड ऐसे कौन से प्रायोरिटीज है जिस पे ज़्यादा काम करेगी?
मेरे विचार से व्यापारिक सहयोग, आपदा प्रबंधन और क्षेत्रीय सुरक्षा बेहद महत्वपूर्ण है। भारत और थाईलैंड को मिलाकर व्यापार के मार्गों को सरल बनाने, संयुक्त सुरक्षा अभ्यास करने तथा आपदा प्रबंधन में सहयोग करने जैसे प्रयास करने चाहिए, जिससे पूरा क्षेत्र लाभान्वित हो सके।
और सर एक और बात मैं ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट मैं हाईलाइट करना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि अभी एक अर्थक्वेक आया था जिसमें भूकंप आया था, म्यांमार को भी अब बहुत बुरी तरीके से अफेक्ट किया था। थाईलैंड में भी एक जगह जो आपका स्टेट ऑडिट ऑफिस है वहाँ भी अफेक्ट हुआ था। अभी भी 70 से ज़्यादा लोग अभी भी शायद लापता है। म्यांमार में हालत बहुत ख़राब है। अब ये जो बिम्स्टेक समिट है ये कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है और क्या रोल प्ले कर सकता है कि ताकि ये जो नेचुरल कैलामिटीज है इसको हम एड्रेस कर सके, या इस समिट ये जो अर्थक्वेक से या ये जो भूकंप है उसको एड्रेस कर सके।
इस सम्मेलन में आपदा प्रबंधन हेतु क्षेत्रीय समन्वय, चेतावनी प्रणालियों के विकास, साझा राहत अभियानों को तैयारी तथा भूकंप रोधी बुनियाद ढांचे को मजबूत बनाने पर चर्चा होनी चाहिए। आपसी प्रशिक्षण और ज्ञान के आदान प्रदान से क्षेत्रीय स्तर पर आपदाओं से निपटने की क्षमता बढ़ाई जा सकती है।
अच्छा, मेरा आखिरी सवाल ये रहेगा, आप 30 साल से यहाँ रह रहे हो, आप एक इंडियन हो जो थाईलैंड में बहुत तीन डेकेड से आप यहाँ काम कर रहे हो। आपके लिए या इंडियन कम्युनिटी के लिए ये जो बिम्स्टेक समिट है ये कितना महत्वपूर्ण या कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है?
एक प्रवासी भारतीय के रूप में बिम्स्टेक जैसे पहल क्षेत्रीय स्थिरता, सांस्कृतिक मेलजोल और आर्थिक विकास के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है। ये मंच प्रवासी भारतीयों के लिए न केवल सुरक्षा और समृद्धि लाते हैं, बल्कि उन्हें अपने मूल देश से जुड़ाव बनाए रखने का अवसर भी प्रदान करते हैं।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सुनील सर हमसे बात करने के लिए। तो ये थे सुनील कोठारी जी जो यहाँ 30 साल से रह रहे हैं। इनका खुद का बिजनेस है और ये सोशल सर्विस भी करते हैं, और ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट जो एस्पेक्ट है, क्योंकि हमने उनका इंटरव्यू लिया, क्योंकि ये भी एक इंडियन डायस्पोरा है जो पीएम के विजिट में भी ये रहेंगे, और एज एन इंडियन कम्युनिटी ऑल्सो इनके लिए बहुत ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट और एक महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा भी है, क्योंकि ये जो कोऑपरेशन है थाईलैंड और इंडिया को, ये जो विजिट है बहुत तरीके से अच्छे तरीके से अफेक्ट करने वाली है। एंड टू टॉक मोर अबाउट हिज विजिट वी आल्सो जॉइंड दिनेश पांडे। सर, वेलकम टू NewsX World. My very first question to you would be, how excited are you? The Prime Minister will be coming in a while now. He hasn't played for Thailand. What are you hoping for this?
It's a dream come true to see our beloved Prime Minister so near. It's impossible in India, and here it is possible. We have seen our Vice President and our Foreign Minister. This is the first time so close we will be seeing our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. I've been there last time in his visit. We was in the stadium, but not so close. But this is the first time, and we are all Indian diaspora, Indian community are very excited to see him, because he is not our own leader; he is a world leader. So it's a excitement and it's a wish, dream come true to witness such a great personality and in front of us. Maybe few meters away, but then it's our pleasure, and we are very excited to have him with us.
And what does it mean for the Indian community who are staying in Thailand, and also the beautiful friendship, historical, cultural friendship between the two countries?
Since Modi ji came to power, we witnessed a huge change in the approach of the Indian embassy. There was a direction given from the foreign minister to be friendly with the diaspora. And I am here since 25 years, more 25 years. I know what was before 99 to 2014, how was the approach and how the people were there, and how the approach has changed since Mr. Wadhwa came as an ambassador. And there it changed a lot from the Indian embassy. With Narendra Modi's instruction, I think I have the access to the ambassador, or we can say they have a portal, we can access, and they recognize all issues. It's the same day or next day. We are in the diaspora, and the Indian embassy is doing a really good job. And Prime Minister, his instructions, what we hear from the various diplomats and there, is really good, and his concern for our people. Indians living outside, we feel secure that if anything happens, Mr. Modi ji is there, Indian government is there, and again with the coming to the Thai relationship, we have been recognized. What the Thai government recognized, like our princess, she got the Padma Bhushan award from India. In that, now we are very famous in the Thai community also because we recognized their princess, and they appreciate us. They see in a high value, and we are leading power in whole the world. And Modi ji, absolutely, he is a world leader. He's not an Indian leader; he is a world leader. So this Thai people also acknowledge and they know. So we feel blessed. We feel very happy to have him as a prime minister and looking to see him soon.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking to us. So, educate them also. We are also joined by a very important and very special guest, rather. Now, we are joined by Padam Jain, who has been living in Bangkok for 32 years. It's more than a decade. And definitely, he's also he's the CEO and in one of the leading color stone manufacturers. He's also called the Jito Thailand, and also a very prominent, a very important and a very integral member of the Indian diaspora. And also he will, another very important and something that we should focus on is he will also be going to receive the Prime Minister himself. So welcome to NewsX. And my very first question to you would be, definitely, a PM is coming. How do you perceive Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi's visit influencing the existing cultural and economic relationships between both India and Thailand? Especially, considering the both historical connections that is shared by these very two countries.
We are very positive, and this summit is definitely going to be great for both countries and even entire BIMSTEC community of 7 countries. The culture exchange between India and Thailand is a very important point because India and Thailand are basically both religious countries. In Thailand, almost over 90% people are believe in Buddhism, and all the Buddhism are also believing in Hinduism. Here, any building you find under of any big building will never be completed without having a Brahmaji temple. Each and every building you will have a Brahmaji temple in Thailand, which means we have a very strong connectivity. Any program here we start in Thailand, a big event, will always start with a very small presentation or very small movie about Ramayana. All Thai people believe in Ramayana. There are Hindu temples. So we have a very strong culture connectivity. Definitely economically, we are growing every year. The trade between India and Thailand growing every year in the sector of gems and jewelry, in sector of agriculture. These are 2 important sectors where we are growing. So we are very sure and looking forward to have a great, successful BIMSTEC Summit here in presence of Prime Minister Modi.
And so very importantly also, as an active member yourself of the Indian diaspora, what expectations do you have on the outcomes of the, BIMSTEC Summit that could directly influence and benefit the Indian community rather who are residing in Thailand?
This is going to be definitely a beneficial. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is here, and his presence himself shows that there is something going to be big for the Indian diaspora and between both countries and entire BIMSTEC Summit. We see that during this meeting, the things will be considered about the ease of travel, ease of doing business between both countries. So I think definitely it's going to be helpful.
Thank you, sir. And also, this BIMSTEC Summit aims to enhance cooperation amongst various sectors. You talk about trade, you talk about security, you talk about disaster management. Now, which areas of collaboration rather do you believe are most crucial for the development of the region, and how can both these countries, India and Thailand per se, can work together to address these priorities?
I see there are 4 major sectors. The BIMSTEC is based on total 7 objectives. Out of 7, I think 4 are very crucial and have to work currently in all together. Number 1 is the ease of doing business, where we should make the things easier for import and exports. Sometimes there is so much of formalities which make SME or MSME a little difficult. So I think we should work both countries together to ease of doing this business by making things easier. Number 2, I see very important point is there is so much Indian people are coming to Thailand and Thai people are going to India. Both of the countries has their unique payment system, which is we call in India UPI. Here in Thailand we call prompt pay. If these two of them can be used in each other country, like UPI can be used in Thailand or prompt pay can be in India, that will be much more helpful. Now every Indian have a smartphone and they pay by UPI. If they can pay everything in UPI, their life will be much more easier in Thailand. Because in Thailand as well, every small shop, even the small shop on the footpath, they take the prompt pay. So if the UPI can be used, prompt pay can use UPI, it will be very good. The other thing is that agriculture. Thailand and India both are the highest exporter of the rice, as we know. So if we can exchange our ideas, if we can work together on agriculture sector, that will be great. Last but not the least is security. Security is two kind of security we should work. We are talking about two security. One is cyber security and one is the border security. We are in Bay of Bengal, which is 7 countries together here. So the petrol security, Indian Navy is one of the strongest navy in this region. So Indian Navy can work together with all these countries to have a continuing exercise together and to increase the security of the borders of each country. The other security I was talking about is cyber security, where Thailand has shown a great role recently in last 2 months. The neighbor countries to escape, to help all the people who are involving in cyber security system, Thailand has helped a lot to clear these all. And as we know, all of us citizens, we are getting a call every day from this, from that, from there. These are all part of cyber security where need to work urgently.
So I think you've mentioned some very excellent points that I think both the countries should address. You spoke about agriculture and all the viewers also UPI. Most Indians are also very much dependent on UPI, and I think this is one of a very strong points that you made, that I think our viewers also who are watching you right now on TV also, they would also relate, because they might have some problems with the UPIs, and if there is a mutual understanding about the UPI payments, I think that would be much easier for the tourists who come from India to Thailand and from Thailand to India. And sir, talking about another very important aspect that has jolted Myanmar and Thailand is that 7.7 magnitude earthquake. Definitely, the parts of Thailand and Myanmar was affected. There were many casualties and damage, especially the state audit office here in Thailand, in Bangkok, that was affected. Even though, yes, mostly Bangkok has come back to normalcy. Things are working pretty normally, pretty good. The traffics are normal, everything is working normally. But it is that one such building that is unfortunately that got affected. Now, how do you think this summit rather can address disaster management per se and strategies, and even foster regional resilience in the face of such natural calamities? Because it has in Bangkok in 40 years per se something like this has happened. The last time something like that has happened was in Phuket, where a tsunami struck, but it was one such region. But after 40 years, an earthquake has happened. So how do you think this summit will help disaster management and foster resilience?
This is a very important question in today's scenario, where I'm sure that all the leaders will definitely going to talk about it and work on it. Right now, between all these countries, we are a part of 7 countries of BIMSTEC Summit. So Thailand and India, as well as all other countries, will definitely talk on it. This earthquake is really a learning for all of us for the reason. It is very important to create a BIMSTEC disaster management unit. This is very much essential in terms of today, because we are coastal areas. In coastal areas, there is a possibility of disaster is more higher, about like tsunami or these things come. As well as this one now, Bangkok and Myanmar, Thailand and Myanmar has been shaken by this 7.7 magnitude of earthquake. In fact, the construction of Thailand has proved that we are strong enough, and I'm proud to say that only other than one building, there was no even small faults of any of the building in Thailand. So the construction of quality in Thailand is pretty good. This one building, if doesn't collapse, the Thailand has no news to say anything. But unfortunately, it's a very unfortunate this happened. So therefore, it is very important to create a one disaster management team or disaster particular one department between BIMSTEC countries to avoid this in future. There could be some alarming system. We should use the current technology we have available around the world. Plus, India has a lot of startups. They should come together to create one thing. And I'm sure our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and all the leaders will definitely talk on it and create a one disaster management unit where we can save lots of life. It's a very sad about Myanmar. There are a lot of loss of lives, but in Thailand there is a loss of properties, assets, but there was no loss of life. So I should say that this is a very important point where we should look at.
Well, definitely, even the Prime Minister himself, he was one of the first persons to even share his condolences message and give prayers to the people on the earthquake that happened. India was giving out relief materials to Myanmar as well. He also reached out to Thailand also in first of his tweets also on his platform X about the calamities that has happened. And sir, my very last question before we wrap up. As an expat who is living away from India for about 3 decades, 32 years, like you said, what, according to you, are such initiatives like BIMSTEC in a nutshell?
As we spoke earlier, I think if we conclude to work the things on nutshell, I should say three things. One thing we last spoke about the disaster management. This is really very important. Things where should we work it. Second thing was the ease of doing business or ease of travel. These three things where we should work together. All the BIMSTEC countries and especially the Thailand and India. I'm talking Thailand and India because, of course, I'm born as Indian and I'm living in Thailand for 30 years. So I'm talking more about Thailand and India. But overall, my mean is for the entire BIMSTEC Summit and BIMSTEC members. We should create some good connectivity. Like we have a trial way between India, Myanmar and Thailand. We can work on this faster, which is pending from long time. We are working on it, but this is I hope it's going to finish soon. So these kind of things we can work together. In conclusion, I should say we doing things, ease of travel and ease of doing business. These two things, if we say in one word, which include everything, because ease of travel means everything and ease of doing business means everything. So these two things, if we work together, we will be strong and we will go together all the BIMSTEC Summit. I should wish all the best to BIMSTEC members for having this great successful summit here in Bangkok.
Behind me, you can see many such Indian communities who are here, who are all excited. They are all waiting for the PM, the Indian PM rather, to come. These are the Indian diaspora and also the Indian community who are residing in Thailand. They are working here. They've been staying here for many years. So we are also joined by a very special guest. Sir, पहले तो just introduce yourself and कितने दिन से या कितने साल से you've
My
been
name
staying
is Prashant Mehta. I'm living in Bangkok from past 15 years. And as we know that Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, is coming tomorrow, we are really excited to see him. And it's such a great event that he's coming. And as an Indian community, we really feel proud. He is such a big personality that no words can describe it, and we are really excited to see him and see for what purpose he's coming, and it will be the good for both the countries, India and Thailand, not only as a economical way, but as a social way and a status wise way.
And you've been staying for how many years, you said, sir?
I said 15 years.
15 years. So I'll also ask you, you've been staying here for 15 years. How often do you go to India? Do you go to India very often or very less?
Yeah, every year I go to India,
Hmm.
and this, like, maybe more than one time.
And where in India exactly do you go to?
I live in Jaipur, Rajasthan.
So you miss India, you miss Jaipur, you miss your home.
Yes, we definitely we miss India, and but Thailand as a such been place that India and somehow the culture and the relation and the things are very quite similar to India. So not definitely we miss India, and it's India is not so far. We can go within 4 hours.
And also, now talking about the tourism, also there are many Indian tourists who come here to Thailand. Now visa has also become free for Indians; they can come. So you have been staying here. I'm sure you come across a lot of Indian tourists. So how good it is for the Indian tourists who visit Thailand to come here to go around, roam around, see places.
Yeah, it's Thailand is a very safe country and a smiling country. Like it's a Thailand smile. This is the tagline of a Thailand tourism. So definitely there is no such things that is not a safe or something like this. It's a completely safe, and being a free visa has definitely promoted the tourism from Thailand uh, for Thailand from India.
थैंक यू सो मच सर आपसे भी जानने की कोशिश करेंगे पहले तो प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ और आप
सर
कितने
मेरा-
साल से यहाँ रहते
सर
हैं
हमें को कम से कम 15 साल से ऊपर हो गए बैंकॉक के
अच्छा।
अंदर थाईलैंड में।
15 साल से आप भी
बिल्कुल।
15 साल से
जी,
तो आप
बिल्कुल।
हो कहाँ से ओरिजिनली
सर ओरिजिनली हम मेरा बर्थ प्लेस राजकोट, हम लोग गुजरात के हैं और हम लोग सब जयपुर और राजस्थान में रहते हैं और मोस्टली 15 साल से हम यहाँ पर ही रहते हैं।
तो अभी इंडियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी यहाँ आने वाले
जी।
हैं 3rd और 4th को एज एन इंडियन कम्युनिटी जो आप यहाँ रह रहे हो आपके लिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है
सर
ये
ऑल कम्युनिटी के लिए, सर इंडियन कम्युनिटी के सबसे हमको प्राउडफुल होता है कि जब हमारे इंडियन आ रहे हैं तो सबको अपने आप में एक प्राउड फील होता है। दूसरी चीज जो आ रहे हैं तो हमको सबको बिजनेस और व्यापार के लिए और टूरिस्ट के लिए अगर कुछ बढ़ावा देकर जाए और कुछ बात करे उसके लिए तो हमारे को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा कि हमको ये उम्मीद है उनसे कि हमारे लिए कुछ करके जाएंगे इन कम्युनिटी के लिए यहाँ पर।
और कितने दफा आप गुजरात या अपने राजकोट जाते हो या बहुत कम जाना होता है जाना आना होता है?
हम साल में एक बार जरूर जाते हैं, हमारे को छुट्टियां मिलती है 1 महीने की और हम हर साल जाते हैं 1 महीने।
तो अभी राजकोट में कोई रह रहा है आपका फैमिली?
सर हमारे सारे फैमिली वहाँ पर ही, हमारे मामा मौसी बुआ सब वहाँ पर ही है तो वो सब जाते हैं और मम्मी पापा जयपुर ही है हमारे।
तो मैंने सर से भी सवाल पूछा था जो इंडियन टूरिस्ट यहाँ आते हैं
जी।
वीजा फ्री किया गया
जी।
है ये कितना इम्पोर्टेंस है थाईलैंड का जो टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री को बूम करने के लिए?
सर थाईलैंड के लिए और इंडिया के दोनों के लिए बूम हो रहा है क्योंकि अभी वीजा 2 महीने के लिए फ्री हो गया था और सीधे आए और सीधे जाओ, पेपर डॉक्यूमेंट की कोई जरूरत नहीं थी। अभी सीधे आ रहे तो इससे बहुत टूरिस्ट यहाँ पर आए हैं और इकोनॉमी को बहुत फायदा हुआ है यहाँ पर। बैंकॉक टूरिस्ट इकोनॉमी को काफी प्रमोट हुआ है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर हमसे बात करने के लिए। सो यस व्यूअर्स, यू हर्ड द इंडियन कम्युनिटी हु स्पोक टू अस एंड सेड अबाउट द विजिट ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर, हाउ important it is, and the tourism industry also that is booming, and the visa also, the visa exemption also that has been done by the Thailand authorities, what it means for the Indian tourists also who come, who visit, and also most importantly the very
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.